Welcome. We are Girl Scout Troop 970 from the 5th grade at Lincoln Elementary, and we are working on our Bronze Award. We are concerned about our fellow citizens and their safety in the wintertime and keeping the sidewalks clean and shoveled. We talked to students, teachers, adults, children, and city officials to get a better idea of what was going on with our streets. Our goal is not to penalize people, but to make them aware that shoveling their sidewalks is in fact the city law. Our research shows that the vast majority of people have no idea that they are breaking the law when they do not shovel. By making this ordinance more specific, raising awareness of the law, and perhaps with a few warning citations, people will see that shoveling their sidewalks is as much their civic law and abiding duty as stopping at a stop sign.
In place now, there is a City Ordinance 521.06, and it states that no owner or occupant of abutting lands shall fail to keep the sidewalks, curbs, or gutters in repair and free from snow, ice, or any nuisance. Whoever violates this section is guilty for a minor misdemeanor. The ordinance is vague and needs to have more specific wording. Through our research, we think that whenever it snows 2 inches or more, sidewalks should be shoveled within 24 hours after the snow stops falling.
We believe that if people do not shovel their sidewalks, Gahanna should have the following system in place to make them responsible for putting walkers and riders in danger while on their sidewalks. Violation 1, a roast warning. Violation 2, a $50 fine. Violation 3, a $100 fine. Violation 4 or more, a $150 fine each time.
We asked middle school South students that walk all year long to school, have you ever had an accident while walking or biking to school in the wintertime? I slipped and fell and injured my back while walking to school one day, said Justin Seabauer of Hunters Glen. I slipped and fell hard on the icy sidewalk or in Caraway and hurt my head on the way to school one day, stated Elise Collins of Caraway Boulevard.
We asked the same question to adult homeowners, teachers, and students of Lincoln Elementary. Kim Markham, a homeowner on Hunters Glen, stated, I slipped and hit my head last year because of some people not clearing their sidewalk. I love to walk and play outside in the winter, but my parents will not let me because no one shovels their sidewalks for me to run on. This quote came from an anonymous 5th grade student at Lincoln Elementary. Julie Walkoff, Safe Routes to School Program Manager for ODOT, said, since more and more families are realizing the benefits of active transportation, it is important that students remain safe as they walk and bicycle to school. By assuring that sidewalks are cleared of snow, children will have a safe path to get to school and they won't have to worry about walking in the streets. Brian Larrick, City Council President and homeowner on Hunters Glen, stated to us that he thinks, if it snows 2 inches or more, then shoveling sidewalks is needed. Some snows are not enough.
We did have a few of the people we polled give us negative feedback. Scott Meredith of Brunson Avenue voiced his opinion. I have known numerous older individuals who have had heart attacks related to shoveling snow. There are so many reasons why such a law does not make for a good idea. An anonymous teacher at Middle School South had this to say, what if I'm not home to shovel or I'm too sick to shovel? Why should I get a ticket for that? We do understand if people are sick or out of town during a storm. However, we think it's their responsibility to hire a company or ask a neighbor to assist them so that their sidewalks are safe for others.
We questioned Brian Hoyt, Public Information Manager of the City of Gahanna. He supports our efforts by stating the following. We do get calls from people saying that there is an area around them that is not safe. It is very important that people in Gahanna should be able to walk and ride bikes all year long and feel safe doing it.
We talked with John Fox of the Gahanna Police Department, who is a resident of Tamara Drive in Hunters Ridge. When we asked if he believes that residents and homeowners should shovel their sidewalks after every snow, he stated, yes, it is easy for homeowners to get in and to get out and get to their mailbox. Snow shoveling is the right way to keep everyone safe.
Our Girl Scout troop observed our neighborhood when it did snow this past winter, and we were amazed by our findings. Saturday, December 18, 2011 on Emory, it snowed 2 inches and 24 houses were observed.
Only 6 houses shoveled their sidewalks. Friday, January 13th, 2012, on Farm Creek, it snowed about 2 inches. 19 houses were observed. None had shoveled their sidewalks within 24 hours of the snow stopping.
We also asked the following questions. Do you believe residents and homeowners should shovel their sidewalks after every snow? Middle school students. 74% yes, 26% no. Teachers. 80% yes, 20% no. Do you know of a law in place in Gahanna concerning shoveling sidewalks after it snows? Teachers. 10% yes, 90% no. Students. 0% yes, 100% no.
Have you ever had an accident walking or playing outside in the winter due to unshoveled sidewalks? Middle school students, 68% yes, 32% no. Lincoln students, 54% yes, 46% no.
How can we raise awareness about the ordinance already in place? We think we need an informational flyer to hand out, and we are offering it to distribute it to Hunters Ridge and Rathburn Woods neighborhoods. We would also like to request that the Gahanna paper run an article about snow removal and the current ordinance in place. If the ordinance can be altered and uses the more specific language of 2 inches or more, that should be included. The paper should then run another article reminding people of the law in November of this year. Lastly, we would like to ask other troops in the Rocky Fork Service Unit if they could help us distribute flyers in their neighborhoods.
We would like to help the city of Gahanna be safe all year long and make sure that we can all keep the ice and snow cleaned off of our sidewalks during the winter.
By making people aware of the law and enforcing the ordinance already in place, we believe Gahanna can be the even better place to live.
Annabella is handing you a copy of our project so that you may review it. We ask for your support. Thank you and have a nice evening.
Do you have any questions?
Thanks.
I heard that.